Pisces, the zodiac sign that totally feels everything. Seriously, they're all about those deep emotions. Imagine a world where emotions flow like water, freely and effortlessly, right? Where dreams and reality blur into one, creating a magical world we all crave. It's a place where empathy flows freely and everyone truly cares for each other. Welcome to the world of Pisces, where the fish are swimming in two totally different directions, just like life itself. They're always stuck between the deep emotions they feel and the daily grind of life. Pisces are super intuitive, picking up on vibes and feelings like it's second nature. Their endless kindness and warm hearts really shine through in everything they do. They can see what's hidden beyond everyday life. They're the dreamers, the artists, the healers of the zodiac. But with great sensitivity comes great vulnerability, and that's where our story begins. Welcome to Celeste Signs, where we dive deep into the mysteries of the zodiac. Today, we're exploring the enigmatic world of Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac wheel. Get ready to uncover the sad truths that nobody tells you about these sensitive souls. Let's dive into the first sad truth about Pisces. They often feel everything too intensely. It's like their hearts are open windows, letting in every breeze of emotion that passes by. This hypersensitivity can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it allows Pisces to connect deeply with others, to understand pain and joy on a profound level. But on the other hand, it can be overwhelming, like drowning in a sea of feelings that aren't even their own. Picture a Pisces friend who always seems to know when you're upset, even before you do. They're always the first ones there, ready to lend a shoulder when you need to cry. The ones who stay up all night listening to your problems. But what happens when they absorb too much of the world's pain? Sometimes they just retreat into their own little bubble, totally missing out on everything. Finding peace in being alone or just escaping from the craziness of life. This leads us to the second sad truth. Pisces often sacrifice their own happiness for others. Their compassionate nature drives them to put everyone else's needs before their own. It's a beautiful quality, but it can lead to burnout and resentment if left unchecked. Picture a Pisces, always giving and sharing their heart until they're completely empty. It's really like trying to pour from an empty cup, right? You get nothing. At some point, something's gotta give, right? You can't keep pushing forever. For Pisces guys, this sacrifice really shines through in their relationships, you know? They might totally overthink every little interaction, like really digging into every word and gesture for those sneaky hidden meanings. Their fear of vulnerability can really hold them back from expressing their true feelings, ultimately leading to missed connections and deep heartache in their relationships. Pisces women, on the other hand, might give too much love too quickly, leaving themselves open to heartbreak and disappointment. Pisces don't just have a tough time in love. They can struggle in friendships too. Friendships and family dynamics can be tricky, but they also bring so much joy. They often end up being the emotional sponge, just soaking up everyone's problems and trying to fix things, even when it gets really heavy. It's tough. It's a heavy burden to bear, Sometimes it feels like too much. It can really leave Pisces feeling totally drained and a bit misunderstood. And misunderstandings happen all the time, right? Let's dive into some examples. Here's the third sad truth. Pisces often feel like they just don't fit in anywhere in this world. It's tough. Their dreamy nature and vivid imagination can make everyday reality seem dull and uninspiring. They might find themselves lost in daydreams, imagining wild, colorful dreams in their heads while everything else just keeps moving on. This feeling of otherness starts early for many Pisces. As children, they're often the quiet ones, the ones with imaginary friends and elaborate make-believe worlds. It can be tough for them to find their place and vibe with their friends, feeling like they're speaking a different language or operating on a different wavelength. This sense of being an outsider can persist into adulthood, leaving Pisces feeling lonely even in a crowd. Not everything's bad news for our fishy buddies, right? There's still hope. Seeing the world through their unique lens is truly their biggest superpower, right? Pisces have this amazing way of seeing the world, which helps them create stunning art that truly speaks to the heart. Writing poetry that truly moves the heart and speaks to the soul. Finding new ways to tackle tricky problems can really spark some awesome ideas. It's all about finding that sweet spot between what's happening inside and the real world outside, Here's the fourth sad truth. Pisces really struggle with setting boundaries. It's like they care so much about everyone else that they forget to take care of themselves. Their caring hearts make it super tough for them to say no, even when they're totally overwhelmed. They might find themselves stuck in toxic relationships or weighed down by draining friendships. It's tough for them to break free since they always see the good in others, even when it's just not there. Picture a Pisces always covering for a friend who just keeps taking advantage of their sweet nature. It's like, come on. Sticking with a job that makes them unhappy just to avoid disappointing others. Not having any boundaries can really drain you, make you resentful, and even lose who you are. But here's the thing about Pisces. Even when they're drowning in their own emotions, they still find a way to keep swimming. Their resilience really gets overlooked way too often. It's honestly one of their coolest and most admirable qualities, don't you think? When they get hurt, they might just pull back and hide away. They always bounce back, ready to love and trust again, no matter what. So, what can Pisces do to navigate these choppy emotional waters? How can they embrace their sensitivity without losing themselves? The answer lies in small, consistent steps towards self-care and boundary setting. First, Pisces need to learn that it's okay to put themselves first sometimes. Taking time for self-reflection, meditation, or creative pursuits can help them recharge their emotional batteries. It's not selfish. It's necessary for their well-being. Second, practicing clear communication can help Pisces express their needs and set healthy boundaries. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but with practice, it becomes easier. Remember, saying no to others sometimes means saying yes to yourself. Third, Pisces can benefit from grounding techniques that help them stay present in the moment. Simple practices like deep breathing, mindfulness, or even just taking a walk in nature can help anchor them when they feel overwhelmed by emotions. Lastly, Pisces should embrace their emotional depth as a superpower, not a weakness. Their ability to feel deeply allows them to create meaningful connections, inspire others, and bring beauty into the world. It's not about changing who they are. It's about learning to navigate the world with their unique gifts. As we wrap up our journey into the world of Pisces, remember that every zodiac sign has its challenges and strengths. The key is understanding and accepting ourselves, flaws and all. For Pisces, this means acknowledging their sensitivity, setting healthy boundaries, and using their empathy as a force for good in the world. So, to all the Pisces out there, and to those who love them, embrace the depths of your emotions, but don't let them drown you. Learn to swim with the current of your feelings, rather than against it. And remember, even in the darkest waters, you have the power to create your own light. Are you a Pisces or no one? Like, subscribe, and comment. Join Celeste Signs for more zodiac truths. We'll be diving deep into each sign, uncovering the hidden aspects that make us who we are. Until next time, keep swimming, keep dreaming, and keep shining your light on the world. Check out our other videos. You never know what truths you might uncover.